Hello and welcome to the return of Amon Sheeran's Pirate Radio. Feels good to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. I miss this. I really do. It's a solo episode today. We got some good stuff in the works. First of all, shout out to the unofficial, unpaid sponsor of today's podcast, Lights, Camera, Barstool, the ultimate movie podcast. Go check them out. Shout out to Ken Jack, Jeff, and Trill Ballins. All right, so quick life update. I got engaged since the last episode. That's freaking sick. Uh, Pretty cool. Shout out Bridget. Um, I love you. And yeah, going into my fourth year as head coach of the men's and women's program at the one and only Nassau Community College. Also sick. Um, We got a good group of guys and gals this year looking to make some noise on the national level. Um, One kid, no names, confidentiality, but I think he can win the 400. He'd be my second 400 national champion. Shout out to the other one who was national champion for me 2 years ago. Shout out to her. Once again, no names. Um, what I do with my what Emma? What do you do with your spare time? Well, I'm glad you asked. I play kickball. I definitely play a lot of kickball. Tomorrow, I have a tournament in Ronkonkoma. Kickball's all right. My LI kick pitch. Everyone I meet, I end up either trying to convince to play it. I either end up defending LI kick, telling someone how great it is, or recruiting them. Here's my kickball pitch. It changed my life for the better. When I joined in 2021, I felt a little lost in life. And the LA Kick community, why am I getting emotional? The LA Kick community um, is a family that I really needed and something that I value deeply and greatly. Um, didn't expect to get emotional so quickly, but um, the CEO and creator Sal says joining LI Kick, he wants that to be the best decision you've ever made. And it was easily that for me. Um, so thank you. And man, I love kickball. I'm gonna stick with one take as I well up. Um, just happy to be where I am and happy to have such a strong community. I'll give some shout outs. Shout out to the pieces, Christina, Steph, and their brother. They're getting married soon, so congratulations. Shout out to Meg Rooney and Serge. And shout out to everyone. Shout out to my entire team tomorrow. And thank you for playing on my team and being that community I care so much about. Um, it's a wild ride here. Got the list. And I'm going to skip to the end. We'll talk Yankees and NBA with another guest another day. Um, if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, you know where to find me Instagram, all that good stuff. I'll take anyone, all comers, and if you ask any of the former guests, I prepare well with the notes app with questions and everything. Um, so just thank you for listening. Thank you for making it this far on the episode. I'm gonna end with my favorite poem. Just pull it up right here. It's called Good Timber. Um, yeah, Good Timber, a poem read aloud by yours truly. Shout out to Douglas McCulloch. Good Timber, the tree that never had to fight for scun. I'll start over. Good Timber, the tree that never had to fight for sun and sky and air and light, but stood out in the open plain and always got its share of rain. Never became a forest king, but lived and died a scrubby thing. The man who never had to toil to gain and farm his patch of soil, who never had to win his share of sun and sky and light and air, never became a manly man, but lived and died as he began. Good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger wind, the stronger trees. The further sky, the greater length. The more the storm, the more the strength. By sun and cold, by rain and snow, in trees and men good timbers grow. Where thickest lies the forest growth, we find the patriarchs of both, and they hold counsel with the stars, whose broken branches show the scars of many winds and much of strife. This is the common law of life. Thank you for listening. I'll wrap up here. I always ask my guests. My signature questions for the episode are um, the first one is which celebrity or athlete would you like to share a meal with? More specifically, dinner. For me, it's Kevin Durant. People don't realize that he was a rookie on the Seattle Supersonics. That's how long he's been in the league. He likely just played in his last Olympics, but the man loves to win. So do I. I'm a competitive guy. I get mad when I lose, even if it's trivia. But I think I share his competitive spirit, and I admire him great. Shout out to KD. Wow. And the last question I ask all my guests is, what would you like your outro song to be? For me today, I will have to say, the song I've been bumping lately is the Graba remix by Ron Suno, featuring Dusty Locane. Check it out. Thank you for listening. I got emotional. I started talking about LA Kick and welled up. Crazy day. Did not plan on doing that. I shouted out a few of my LA Kick friends. Hope this okay. Hope that's okay with them. Um, hey, shout out to me, and thank you for listening.